In my previous video, I covered my top 5 LEGO sets of 2024, which were truly standout pieces. But today, we're shifting focus to a few sets that have some room for improvement. These sets had some great ideas, but they missed the mark in certain areas. Let's dive into these builds and take a closer look at what could have made them better. Let's kick off the LEGO family tree at number 5. While the LEGO Ideas theme often thrives on creativity and community-driven innovation, this set feels like a step into a niche realm that risks alienating broader fans of the theme. At its core, the concept is lovely, a celebration of family memories and personalization. The design has some standout elements, such as the striking black trunk with sprawling roots and a vibrant canopy of red and dark red leaves accented by orange flowers. Small details like birdhouses, butterflies, and a picnic scene at the base add charm. However, the color palette, especially at the base, feels too busy and mismatched, detracting from the overall elegance of the set. Oddly enough, the tree looks better when removed from the base entirely, which speaks volumes about the base's design coherence. The set's main feature, 16 integrated photo holders, is underwhelming in practice. The holders are too small to display anything larger than a tiny image, and their placement around the tree means many will be obscured when the model is displayed on a shelf. Instead of adding depth, this feature comes across as a gimmick, and when fully populated with photos, the tree risks looking more like a cluttered craft project than a polished display piece. Ultimately, while the LEGO family tree offers artistic value and heartfelt intent, the execution falls short. Its niche appeal might resonate with certain collectors, but for the average LEGO fan, it's hard to imagine this set securing a prominent spot in their collection. At number 4 is the LEGO Ideas Magic of Disney set, the latest addition to the Disney lineup. While it aims to celebrate the magic of Disney, this set misses the mark in several key areas, making it one of the more disappointing releases of the year. At first glance, the set offers much to get excited about. Disney-themed micro-scenes, exclusive minifigures, and a brick-built Sorcerer Mickey centerpiece, all without stickers, which is a notable plus. But upon closer inspection, the execution feels fragmented. Starting with the minifigures, there are some highlights. Belle finally appears in minifigure form, moving away from her usual mini-doll representation. Lilo, Geppetto, and Bruno are welcome inclusions, though Lilo's 1x2 brick legs make her design look awkward. Meanwhile, Sebastian and Flounder are reuses that don't add anything fresh. Simba's design is striking, but it feels more like a collector's figurine than a LEGO piece, which detracts from its charm. The micro-scenes, unfortunately, fail to impress. Some, like the Madrigal House from Encanto and the Pride Rock vignette, offer a satisfying level of detail. Others, such as the Little Mermaid scene, feel lackluster, consisting of little more than static animal figures. The Sorcerer Mickey centerpiece, intended to bring the set together, is where the set falls apart most noticeably. While ambitious, the figure struggles with inconsistent textures between smooth slopes and exposed studs, and the omission of Mickey's mouth disrupts his iconic look. To make matters worse, Mickey's face expression is strangely unsettling, more suited for a horror movie than a magical display piece. Honestly, it's hard to imagine wanting this set on display without feeling a bit uneasy walking past it. In the end, Magic of Disney feels more like a scattered collection of ideas rather than a cohesive magical display. It will likely appeal to Disney enthusiasts and minifigure collectors, but for the average LEGO fan, it's far from a must-have addition. Now, let's dive into the LEGO Mona Lisa set, an ambitious project that had the potential to be iconic, but ultimately left fans with mixed feelings. With over 1,500 pieces, it promised a detailed and display-worthy build, and to its credit, much of it delivers brilliantly. But unfortunately, certain flaws overshadow its strengths. The frame design is a standout feature. Its elegant, repeating pattern is both sturdy and visually striking, and the inclusion of drum-lacquered gold elements adds a touch of luxury. While constructing it can be a bit repetitive, the end result is worth the effort, especially for fans hunting for unique pieces. The background layers are another highlight. The vibrant colors and clever use of wedge plates create an engaging texture that captures the spirit of Da Vinci's original masterpiece. And then there's the face. Oh boy. The proportions are puzzling, with an oversized forehead, awkward shadowing around the nose, and eyes that fail to replicate the famous following you effect. But the real issue lies in the mouth, or lack thereof. The flat, blocky design robs the figure of the enigmatic smile that defines the original painting. A slight curve could have brought the iconic expression to life. In the end, the Lego Mona Lisa is a fascinating concept that falls short of its artistic ambition. It's not a lost cause. Dedicated fans might tweak it to suit their vision, or perhaps custom designs will surface to address the issues. For now, it's a set that sparks curiosity, but struggles to earn its place as a masterpiece. Next, we have the second most disappointing set of the year, the Burrow Collector's Edition. This set promised to be a dream come true for Harry Potter fans, celebrating one of the most beloved locations in the wizarding world. But instead, it left me wondering, what went wrong? Despite my high hopes, I have to admit, it's one of the biggest letdowns of the year. From the first glance, the set offers a mixed impression. The Weasleys' iconic lopsided home is present, but it's marred by perplexing design choices, like the teal window frames that don't match the colors seen in the movies or books. Why teal? It feels unnecessary and detracts from what could have been a more faithful, whimsical design. Then there's the scale. Given the price point, I was expecting something more substantial, perhaps something on the same level as Diagon Alley. Instead, the house feels small and unfinished, with exposed beams and visible Technic bricks at the back. While the quirky angles and textured walls are highlights, they aren't enough to elevate the overall look. Inside, the charm fades quickly. The rooms feel cramped, and the layout is oddly disjointed. For a house that's supposed to radiate warmth and personality, the interiors are lacking cohesion. The set includes 5 bedrooms, yet the most iconic areas of the Burrow are barely touched upon. Where's the staircase? Some of the most memorable scenes occur on those stairs, but they're nowhere to be found. The Flu network feature is a nice touch, but it feels like an opportunity was missed. Why isn't it integrated with the Weasley clock? A connection like that would have made the playability feel more magical. The kitchen and dining area do provide some fun references, like the self-knitting cloth and Weasley clock, but these details are overshadowed by an abundance of stickers. At this price, printed pieces should have been standard. Finally, while it's great to get the full Weasley family in one set, some of the figures, like Molly and Arthur, are well detailed. But the decision to focus solely on the Chamber of Secrets era feels limiting. Why not include characters like Lupin or Tonks, who were central to the Burrow's more dramatic moments? At $260, I expected a true collector's piece, something that could rival the grandeur of Hogwarts Castle or Diagon Alley. Instead, the Burrow feels incomplete, with questionable design choices and missed opportunities that prevent it from living up to its potential. The set that disappointed me the most this year is Barad-dûr from The Lord of the Rings. It was meant to be the ultimate tribute to the Dark Lord Sauron, but after finishing the build, I felt this set missed the mark in a big way. There's no denying its imposing size. It certainly commands attention with its towering structure and textured black bricks. But despite its scale, it falls short in several key areas. The proportions feel off. The tower is stunted compared to its cinematic counterpart, and the blend of Minas Morgul-style design elements muddles its identity. The fiery base, meant to add drama with its lava flows, lacks cohesion. The transition between the lava-filled base and the tower's middle section feels awkward, leaving the set feeling disjointed rather than unified. The interior is another strange choice. A library, a dining hall. These elements feel completely out of place for Barad-dûr, a fortress representing ultimate evil. The whimsical features, like a menu sticker in the dining hall and spinning library shelves, clash with the dark atmosphere that should define Sauron's domain. These playful elements would suit a different fantasy set, but here they undermine the menacing tone associated with the Dark Lord. The minifigure lineup is a highlight, but even it has its flaws. Sauron and the Mouth of Sauron are fantastic, with detailed printing and new molds. However, Gollum's new face print feels like a downgrade, and while the orcs have varied torso designs, they lack the diversity needed in their head prints to really stand out. This set should have been a definitive representation of Sauron's Dark Fortress. Instead, it feels like a mix of missed opportunities and questionable design choices. The exterior is imposing, but could have been much more striking, and the interior swings between confusing and disappointing. While the Eye of Sauron's build is a highlight, it's not enough to justify the hefty price tag or the hype surrounding the set. Is Barad-dûr the worst LEGO set of 2024? Perhaps not, but it's certainly one of the most disappointing. This year brought us some incredible sets, but there were also a few that left me feeling underwhelmed. From design choices that didn't hit the mark to missed opportunities for improvement, these sets had so much potential but didn't quite deliver. I'd love to know which sets disappointed you the most this year and what you wish had been done differently. Let me know in the comments. If you happen to be missing any of these sets from your collection, remember to use the affiliate links in the description. By clicking those links, you're supporting my channel, even if you don't make a purchase. Each click helps the channel grow, and I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you won't miss any upcoming LEGO content. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, happy building.